pray my execution won't be televised. Lord forbid I die by homicide. Rappers dying nowadays is normalized. While these record labels getting paid off the traumatized. Black lives sponsoring the genocide. While these record labels getting paid off the traumatized. Black lives sponsoring the genocide.
This is the biggest secret of the rap industry.
Now, 5 days ago, P&B Rock did an interview with DJ Academics. He said he wanted to drop his label and he wanted to be totally independent. All right, so last night, he was murdered while dining out with his family. Now, what if I told y'all that these labels, these labels that the artists are signing to are actually taking out life insurance policies on their artists? So in the event of their death, they're being named as the beneficiary. Don't believe me? Watch this. So I want to share with y'all an article that I dug up from 1998 that was on MTV.com. Bushwick Bill blasts a label over a life insurance policy. Now, Bushwick Bill, he's a part of this Texas rap group, the Ghetto Boys. Now, he says that the company made itself his beneficiary, okay, and created a life insurance policy for him. Here's the real kicker. 1 month ago, French Montana did an interview with DJ Academics.
You know what I'm saying? You know, your rap friends, somebody gets shot, your rap friends stop picking up, the label stop picking up. Nah, it gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? It gets crazy. But now it's even crazier because they getting life insurance on artists. At least back then we didn't have that.
Somebody told me that.
Yeah.
Is a label signing an artist in good faith if you're taking a life insurance out on him?
No, you praying on his death. You praying on making millions on his death.
I'd like to give all glory and praise and honor to the Most High. We're going to try to make this one a short little lesson, man. Like you seen that first clip, Joey Badass was talking about how these record labels is getting paid off the trauma. You know, all these rappers coming out here shooting each other, this, that, and the third, or, you know, all their lives being took. Then you see in the next clip, you see that the guy was talking about French Montana. You know, he's saying like, yeah, these record labels, they take off life insurance policies on these rappers, you know what I mean? You know, betting on these guys' death. And I mean, it's not even a bet. They know when it could happen. They know when it's going to happen. They make it happen, you know? And what does that sound similar like to you guys? You know, you target individuals I'm talking to right now, you know that, you know, they could send people out, you know, to stir the pot, you know, because they send these people out, you know, to try to harass you, to start a storyline, you know, and they could have you killed through proxy, you know. You know, that's basically what they do, through proxy, you know. So you can never find out like, hey, who's the person that really did it. You know, that's basically what it is. You know, that's why they're using so many different people, you know, to harass you on a daily basis, you know. But I mean, but you see that, you know, these guys are being taken out intentionally, you know, and that's the gist of it. You know, some of them. But you know what the scripture says, man? A tree that's not producing any good fruit is going to be hewn down and cast into the fire. And then it's kind of like, you know, you reap what you sowed. Because a lot of these guys, they did the same thing to get into the industry. Because what did they have to do? They had to give up you know, a sacrifice. You know, they had to give a blood sacrifice to get in. And you see, a lot of the times, the Most High, you know, that judgment is bestowed back onto them, man. You know. But you know, I just seen this you know, this article today, man, and it's kind of like why I wanted to do this video. It says Jamaica officially bans music and TV that glorifies drug use and violence, man. And you know, it made me kind of happy, man, because it's about time that you start getting rid of all this filth, man, because it's not profitable onto us, man. You know, it's not, because we don't flourish on the wickedness. Now there's a certain sect of people that do flourish on the wickedness, man. You know, the 2/3. You know, those on the left-hand side, those that eat on the left-hand side, you know, that's the side of wickedness. They flourish under it, you know, for a little bit, for a season, you know, for a time period. But for the most part, you see that the effect that it has, for people eating on this, side, man, it's devastating. So Jamaica officially bans music and TV that glorifies drug use and violence, man. And I did a video kind of similar to this, early on when the Chinese also banned, hip hop from their culture, They banned this kind of crap, from their radio waves and the TV stations also, because why? They understand that it's just degeneracy, man. And they don't want that crap around their people, man. So we're the only people that call this degeneracy our culture. So let's keep going real quick. So right here it says, according to The Guardian, broadcasting regulators have officially banned music and TV that glorifies crime and drug use on Jamaica's airways. Authorities in power believe that this ban will help the efforts to reduce gun violence in Jamaica. The country had the highest murder rate in Latin America and the Caribbean in 2021. So you see, the highest murder rate. So why did it take so long for them to realize this, man? Like, hey, let's ban the music now. I mean, you have to have the highest murder rate for you to understand it. It should have been banned. It should have been gone, because it's filth. So, man, what does it say right here at the bottom? Art imitates life. That's true. And music is coming from what is happening in Jamaica for real, because it doesn't fit the moral mold of what they would like it to look like. They try to hamper it. It's true, man. Music is a powerful tool, man. It's powerful. Life and death is, like the scripture says, is in the power of the tongue. So that, they had to have the highest murder rate in order to ban that stuff, man. And you see the same thing. Let's just say, they do this thing in the United States too. The same thing. I'm talking about with the drill music and all that stuff, all that filth. Who do you think is going to have a problem with that? Why would anybody have a problem with that? The only people that's going to have a problem with it is the people that's profiting off of it. The 2/3, your enemies. And what did Joey Badass say? The record labels is profiting off of this stuff, man. Who's in charge of the record labels? Let me see if y'all on point. Put it in the comment section. Who's in charge of these record labels? It's lucrative for them, man. Your death is lucrative for them. Why? Because you don't understand who your enemies are. And then you're putting the money over your morals. That's what they're doing. They're putting the money over their morals, your moral compass. Who is the only people that would have a problem with this being banned? Ooh, freedom of speech. That's what they're gonna say. It's filth, man. Only the 2/3 is gonna have a problem with this. And the people making money off your death is gonna have a problem with it. They don't want this stuff to go. They don't want it. They don't want this stuff to go. Yeah. A lot of these guys that's making money off this stuff are our enemies, man. Every album Pusha T talking about how much coke he done sold. Damn near every album is I'm the biggest king push and I push coke, this, that. Every album is the same thing, bro. These are your enemies, man. Freaking drugs destroyed our community, man. And these guys are sitting out here rapping about it in damn near every song. These are the 2/3, man. And but like I said, the 2/3 are beneficial, to the powers that be. Because like I said, they are an extension of that slave master. But, hopefully, man, this has some type of change, man. Because like I said, man, it's not beneficial for us, man. And like I said, they hate this stuff, man. When they see this kind of stuff happening, they hate it. Because their job is to keep you niggas fighting amongst each other. That's their job. CIA gonna come out here and roll that. That's what they roll out. Their plans, to keep the violence going. and keep you niggas fighting amongst each other. I mean, because you don't want to listen to what the Most High has to say. You know, you love wickedness, you love Barabbases. That's why that murder rate is so high. You know? But let's bring up this last scripture real quick. 2 Ezra 6:27 through 28. I love this right here. For evil shall be put out, man. You heard that? For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. Lies shall be quenched, man. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared, man. So who's going to have a problem with this? Who's the only set of people that's going to have a problem with this? Those eating on the left-hand side, which is the side of wickedness. Because they profit off corruption. They profit off deceit and lies. They don't like the truth. You know, they love evil. But the scripture says that's going to be put out, man. This is what's coming in the future. You know what I mean? So when I seen that Jamaica banned that stuff, it made me happy, man. Get rid of that filth, man. But only your enemies is gonna have a problem with that. Anybody that has a problem with that is an enemy, man. I mean, anybody. Cause look how many lives have been lost. And, you know, and like you said, it's a perpetual cycle. You know, over and over again. Oh, why? We gotta stop the violence. This is what you gotta do. You don't want to change nothing. And that's also confusion of faith. I did a video on that. A low and shameful state. You know, that we look up to these people. You know, that come out here and talk about they push drugs in our community. You know, we call these people our leaders and, you know, you want to be like them. That's confusion of faith because these guys are, you look, man. No. No way, man. That's confusion of face, man. A low and shameful state that you look up to them. You know, that you like a Barabbas. But you see somebody that's actually doing good and you despise them. Like it says in Esdras, man. Corruption shall be put out. Who's the only people that's going to have a problem with that? Those that ate of that tree. Of lies. Of corruption. Oh, man.
As rappers, we gotta stop perpetuating our own genocide. There's a war going on inside and outside, no man is safe from. How y'all rappers call yourselves real? Turn around, tell these kids to kill each other. We see the problem is we our biggest ops. I'm done pointing fingers at the judges and the cops. It's time to take accountability.
See, you know, I like the message. You know, but, you know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to take these guys serious, man, because we know these guys are also under the house of Pharaoh. You know, and you know, this is why sometimes they don't take these guys serious either, because they know that these guys, you know, they doing the one-eye symbolism. They probably did the blood sacrifice too, you know. But you know, that's the thing with these guys. They play both sides of the fence, man. You know, and it's not that way with people that really speak the truth, man. The truth is, look, man, you walk that straight and narrow path. But I do like the message, man. But he's also a part of that, you know, that industry, man. So I don't know if it's, you know, take the meat, spit out the bones. Pretty much is what I'm saying. You know, because you see him, he you can find pictures of him doing a one-eye symbolism. You know, but I like the message, man, and I like what Jamaica's doing with this, man. You know, all that drill music. I mean, look how many lives is lost over this degeneracy, man. FBG Duck, Lil JoJo, you know. I mean, come on, man. All these guys, man. Who's gonna have a problem with it? only the 2/3, man. And your enemies, they want to keep this going. Because the enemies, look, they surrounding you, man. They out here, and they look just like you. You know, but they not, like Yeshua HaMashiach says, you're not of my fold. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, man, hopefully this was edifying. You know what I mean?